We have finally started to have some cooler nights, guys, some cooler weather throughout the day, and the fish know what's happening out there, guys. Fall's here. You're starting to see the trees change colors when you're out there on the water, when you're driving down the road. And, guys, that just means a lot of things changing. A lot of fishing has been exciting and has been fun in the recent weeks. Welcome to the bi-weekly fishing report, guys. Jimmy Eastern. I go by Coach E. Thank you for joining the Fishing Coach YouTube channel today. We're about to go over my trips from the past 2 weeks on Ouachita, Degray, and Lake Hamilton, and then kind of give you an idea of what to expect in the upcoming 2 weeks as I give the bi-weekly fishing report, guys. The fishing has been a blast. It has been fun. But like today, for example, I finally had a tough trip. Like a tough trip. Like we might only caught 12 or 13 bass, but we had some good ones though. We still had a really, really good day. But guys, we had a lot of days of 30 fish, 40 fish, 50, a few 60 fish days. It has been fire. And so it's been simple on what we're looking for and our approach. I'm going to try to go over it here. And like I said, if you're interested in a guide trip or on the water lesson, my big thing moving here forward is going to be a lot of the on the water lessons, teaching people how to go find fish offshore using your electronics, the forward facing sonar, which is my biggie. And guys, while we're going through the lesson and teaching, we're going to be trying to catch fish as well. That's my thing. When I get in your boat or you get in a boat with me, I want to go out there and catch them, but teach you what to look for and try to help you out if it's on my lakes or our lakes here in Hot Springs, or if your lakes. Like I have a guy coming down tomorrow from Kansas. I've had someone this week come in from Oklahoma. So I get a lot of people that come to me, and then I'll also go to them at times, guys. Before we get into the report, I'm going to go Ouachita, Degray, then Hamilton on my 3. But before, I'm just going to say thank you to Future More Rain for being a partner of the Fishing Coach YouTube channel and the business, guys. Right now, they're the Icon exclusive dealer in the state. My boat's sold. I have another one coming. Guys, there's been people ordering boats. So they have, I think, 1 or 2 maybe left that are 25 models. But if you're interested in Icon, reach out to me. You can come jump in it. I'll show you it out. There's, like I said, me and Trent, our boats are sold, and we might have another one that we can kind of demo and show you guys before ours get in that's on the reorder. I'm impressed with them. People that fished with me have loved them as well. So like I said, the deck is my favorite part about the boat though, besides the safety of it, but the deck, and I can take more later. Guys, you're going to be seeing throughout the video my partners up here. Like I said, if you're interested in a car, like I said, the stump, a roof deal, all that information is going to be right there. Appreciate of all my companies that are with me. Any questions, send me a message, but I'm going to try to roll this through, and you can just see right there. I'm trying that out, okay, guys? So, Ouachita's been a blast. And when I go through my trips, some of my tough trips were actually when I was other people's boats. And not mine, and sometimes that's the equipment unseen. But guys, like some tough days were like 20, 30 fish, but we might have had 8 or 9 pounds, so we just couldn't get the big ones. But we've had some days for our best 5 being that 13 to 17 pound range. Yesterday we could have had a bag over 20, but we had we lost a fish that would have put us there, but we had some good quality. Now guys, what I'm looking for right now, man, I'm following creeks. It's all about creeks, and that's always what I'm kind of looking for is creeks, how these creeks are moving, or they're breaking. Right now, bait fish is a big deal, so you're going to be looking for the bait fish. They're kind of in that middle to back half of creeks, but there are some on the main lake if you can find them. I mean, there's bait out there, but a lot of the Ouachita fish, okay, they're going to be on your structure. So think of points, your humps, and then the cover. Is it grass? Is it brush, or is it trees? I'm targeting a lot of fish in trees. So these fish have been set up in the timber in big schools. At times they break, okay? And some of these trees, guys, like on that west end, Mount Harbor, they're out there in the main channel. They're not always in the actual creeks themselves. They're out there on the main river channel. For me, the mid-lake to east area has been good. I've not been... I went to Blakely's yesterday and we caught some big ones in there. And then Three Sisters, there's been some fish caught over there. But mostly I've been that mid-lake zone, kind of Mount Harbor, Crystal, Rabbit, Cedarfush, that whole area. It's a big area of the lake. Pollard, I've been fishing everywhere. People that fish with me know I do not just fish the same 7 holes. Half my day, I mean, I've been to the river even during the last 2 weeks. Went up to the Highway 27 bridge one day. So guys, now you can go up and down the bank, cover water with your top waters. You can throw your whopper ploppers, your buzz baits, walking baits. I'm not doing that. Like I said, I'm fishing for fish off the bank. You can go throw a jig shallow right now. But like I said, I'm not doing that. I'm going for them off the bank. The most successful thing for us in this 2 weeks was walking baits, small walking baits, but then it transitioned to the jig head minnow. Caught them on a 1/4 ounce size, a 3/8 ounce size. We caught them in a variety of different minnows. From 5-inch sizes to the 3-inch, kind of staying in that range. But lately it's been that 1/4 ounce size. These fish are in 10 to 30 foot. Like I said, they've been on this structure. They're not sitting still though. Like they might be kind of sitting still, but like they're not always just sitting there. And that's when the top water was working. But now they're kind of starting to move. They're kind of swimming around, looking for bait, kind of getting ready for the winter. And so, but Ouachita has been fun. And now, guys, we're going to go to Degray. Degray has probably been the hottest lake out of the three. For the people that know, and there's been some tough days for people that I've also, like I said, I've talked to. But, man, we've had some big number days. Not anything big. We might have had 1 4-pound fish. I got reported of an 8-pound fish that got caught. And that was pretty cool. I'm not going to go into those details because that's not my business to share. But we're looking for these big schools of fish, and they're breaking at times. But, guys, there's big schools, and they will move. They will move from one point to the next point to the area. But I'm, once again, all about channels. Your main river channel, your creek channels. I have found fish in the back half of 3 creeks, like I'm talking the back half, and they're relating either in grass or grass. Like, they're all grass fish, actually. There you go. Maybe a little rock, but grass. Now, my fish on the main lake, they've been open water, or they have been in some trees, and not many trees. But like I said, there's a lot of fish on the main lake. I found more fish on Degray on the main lake than I have Ouachita right now. But, guys, catching them has been all top water. And it's changed from the small spook, poppers, the riser has caught them. I had a day where I had a father and a son with very limited boat experience, and they caught over 50, and it was the riser. It was fun to be a part of that. And now, like I said to guys, how I'm not just casting blind. We're looking at them throwing. They're coming up and watching them blow up on this thing. I'm really ready. I'm going to be on Degray tomorrow. I'm really ready to see a transition with this week from Monday to Friday, just to see, because I think the jig head minnow is going to be a player. They're going to eat a jig. Like, I know they're going to eat a football jig there. And Degray, I'm talking about my offshore fish. I didn't mention it earlier. The Alabama rig's going to start being a player. I don't like throwing it, so people know I don't like throwing it. But to try to catch, those fish have been high, but they're going to start going down. So we're going to start doing the spoons a little bit, your small spoon, the big spoon. We're going to start doing the jig head minnow a little bit. Caught some fish there with the hover rig, too, the core tackle hover rig with a freeloader, because like I said, them fish have been kind of 5 to 10 foot. And if they don't eat that top water, then I throw that hover rig out there and just twitch it. But, guys, also with Degray, there is matted grass right now. So there's going to be a period those dudes are going to get in that grass, or I think they are. You can go punch for them, go throw your horny toads, that type of deal. The fishing coach ain't going to do it because people want to go catch fish off the bank, and that's what I do. But that bite's out there, and you can go up the river, throw a crankbait, a square bill, all that good stuff as well. Go throw your shaky heads. So there's going to be other ways to catch these fish. But that's just kind of what they're my thoughts. Like I said, Degray's been fun. I mean, a lot of number days. I even took my 3-year-old out there one afternoon for 2 hours, and we caught 35. It was fun. He got to reel them in, and then he became the net man. But also, guys, let's go to Hamilton. As a reminder, I'm doing my virtual lake breakdowns. I'm doing a personal breakdown where I will break down a lake, 15 to 25-minute video for you. Or we also have my breakdowns of where I will go over where I fish on my on-the-water lessons, on my guide trips, tell you the successes, the failures, what I'm looking for, the baits. I'm going to go in-depth. Okay, it's just going to be a screen recording of me going over the contours, the maps, what I'm looking for. Like I said, very, very in-depth. I have a few spots left for my Arkansas guys. So if you're interested, send me a message to my Jimmy Eastern Fishing Facebook page. Hamilton's disappointing right now for me. There are fish shallow, and you can go, cover water along the docks, flipping your jigs, swim bait, glide bait, and do that deal. Buzz bait. But like, my offshore fishing there is nothing like it was last year. I've had some rough trips out there. I mean, we might have like caught 20 fish. There's one day we caught 25 and I think had about 10 pounds. But guys, like, it's been tough. And it's not compared to what it was last year. And I had a really good summer. You guys have followed. We blasted them out there this summer, and just something happened. Okay, I don't know. The lake's small. I know it's getting a lot of pressure, and people were getting better at the offshore stuff. So it's just been weird. But if I'm like me, I'm not going back out there for a while. And they might start eating all of a sudden, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's going." I'm just not going to. I'm going to be spending more time. Degray, I love Ouachita, I'm out there, but I'm going to be starting to spend more time throughout Degray due to the big bass program that Arkansas Game and Fish are doing, and I know there's big ones there, and I want to try to get a client on one. But Hamilton, guys, like I said, it's been tough. Jighead minnow was a player. I mean, and this top water was in. But, guys, it just wasn't what I expected. And, like, I was finding fish in the back half of those bays. finding some fish in the Mouse. But for me, it was a struggle. And so I found some fish in that mid-lake area on those main lake points. But it's just not been as good to me. And I know other people have gone out there and struggled too. I think I saw 13 pounds win a tournament on Saturday. I got a report what they caught them on. And so I'm not going to share because that's none of my business to share that. But they were not fishing like I fish. So anyway, there you go there, guys. Let me know if you have any questions, how fishing's been for y'all. Like I said, I've heard good reports, bad reports. I've heard a little bit of both. We've had fun on my lessons. I appreciate everybody that's watching. Appreciate all my clients and my partners with me, guys. We're going to continue with this. And, guys, we will see you on the next one.